Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be something a bit different. Everyone speaking in this video is being completely honest and truthful and feels like they are in a safe environment. What you are about to hear are stories from 7 different teens talking about things from almost committing suicide, overdosing on drugs, cancer, depression, sexual harassment, and the overall struggles people deal with daily. Before continuing, know that these are kids between the ages of 14 and 18. The only purpose for making this video is so that if you are struggling with something like depression or suicidal thoughts, to know that you are not alone and things can get better. Please be kind and know these kids are being fully vulnerable. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to listen.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Joy. I've never made a video like this before, but the sole purpose of me making this video is for whoever's watching this video right now to know that you are not alone. Whatever you may be struggling with in your life right now isn't something to end your life over. It isn't something to say, oh, well, I'm just gonna give up. Because life is worth living. You are worth something and you matter, even if you don't believe it. I asked a few of my friends if they would share a few moments in their life where they felt utterly helpless and like they should just give up. But they didn't, and if you don't see a reason to live, continue watching this video. So without further ado, let's get into this video.
What is your name?
I am Maya Bogers.
How old are you?
I am 15 years old
What grade are you in?
and I'm a sophomore in high school.
What are you going to be talking to me about today?
I guess I'm going to be talking to you about one of the lowest points in my life.
How long ago did this happen?
I guess the one I'll be talking about happened, I want to say last year or 2 years ago.
Tell me about it.
My life kind of took a big turn. My mom was diagnosed with cancer. Again, my grandma wasn't doing too well. A lot of my friends had been struggling with depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. And I guess I'm the type of person that where I put other people first, and especially the people I care about. I just want to take care of them, and I just want to be the person to other people that I never had. After all this, we ended up fostering one of my friends, and that was really hard for me because I had always been the youngest. I had always been the only child. I actually didn't know her very long. We had hung out for about 3 weeks before she moved in, and before that, we had actually not been friends at all. She had actually been pretty one of those mean girls in middle school. So it was really hard for me to put down those walls that I had up for her. And I gained a lot of weight. I was also going through a lot of undiagnosed medical conditions. And one thing that triggers me a lot is people not believing me and not, I don't know, kind of just telling me that I'm always fine and telling me how I should live my life, because I've heard that so many times, because my parents are together and have a stable home life, I can't be sad or depressed. And then with the medical issues I was having, they would always be like, there's nothing wrong, you're fine. But I knew the pain that I was feeling was real, and we still have literally no idea what's going on. And I've been going through this since 4th grade. I always made myself feel like my problems weren't important, and they were. A lot of people in my life had passed away in the span of a couple months, and I was just not doing well, and I just wouldn't ask for help. I was getting awful nightmares. I wouldn't sleep, and once I realized how much weight I had put on, I stopped eating, and I would always just tell my family oh, I'm just not hungry. I was in and out of hospitals a million times. It was just one of those really, really hard nights where I felt really alone. That was a moment where I broke down, and I was just in the shower and I couldn't do it. And I don't remember it. It was more of a disassociation thing, but I guess I was on the floor screaming and crying, and my dad was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No." But that night, I think I took about 3 pills, three sleeping medications, just because I felt like if I could sleep everything away, it would be good. And I had actually been taking that medicine, like 2 or 3 pills a night, every night. One night, my mom, like, something like kind of clicked in me where I was like, this isn't okay. It was after my friend had actually committed suicide, because I always say that I didn't really want to die. I just wanted to go away until I felt okay again. And that's what I was trying to do. I felt like for some reason something just clicked, and I was like, this isn't me. And my mom came in, and I had told her what was going on, and she took all the medicines away from me and just kind of held me. Yeah, it was just a really long time that I was in that place. I just didn't want to be here unless I was 100%. I didn't take care of myself because in my mind I didn't matter. But now I think I know that I do. Like, it's just an odd feeling that I can look back and see how bad I was and how far I've come.
What would you tell people who don't feel like their opinions or what they have to say matters? Like when they say, I'm not feeling good, something's wrong, and then everybody's like, oh, you're fine. Like, what would you say to them?
I would say that you matter and your opinions matter. You have a voice and you need to use it, especially because there are so many people that can't. That's what I try to use my voice for. And even if you have to scream to get your point across, do it, because you and what you have to say matters. You are important and you are not alone, ever. The best thing you can do is feel what you have to. Try to pick yourself up. Don't let yourself get in that dark place. And that's a very hard thing to do, but you are so strong, and life is worth living, and you may not see it right now, but it is, and you have so much in store for you.
Hi.
Hey,
How old are you?
17,
What grade are you in?
12. I had to think about that.
What kind of cancer did you have?
Breast cancer treatment. It was difficult. It was a struggle. I was a hard time because like I was tired all the time, and it was like I didn't like it, and it was boring. And then quarantine happened.
What would you tell somebody who has or had cancer? Like, I don't know, is there anything you would want them to know?
Don't give up. Basically, like even if it's like very hard, like don't give up, because like later in life you're gonna realize that they saved your lives. You're gonna look into the future and be like, oh, I'm actually very happy that I'm still alive and that you didn't like die, especially since it was like treatments like during quarantine. It was like it was scary knowing that like you could die because your immune system's weaker, and then you have COVID on top of that, which kind of like scares you even more because you could die easier. I don't know if that's a word, probably not.
Yeah. And when did you beat it?
March 2020.
Woo!
Yeah, it
Okay.
was really exciting.
Yeah, that's like so exciting. Oh my god. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
What is your name?
My name is Jocelyn.
How old are you?
I'm 14.
What grade are you in?
8th grade.
So, what are you going to be talking to me about today?
I think I'm going to talk to you today about how I've struggled in dance class.
How long ago did this happen?
I think it was at the beginning of this year that I was realizing that I was having a really hard time there. I think like one of the first things was that I realized I was different than some of the people there, I have struggled a lot with how I look in the past years, a lot. And I realized that I was shaped differently than a lot of the people there. I wasn't your generic person that you see every day, the person you want to see. And so, I struggled a lot with that, but I just like told myself that I was going to get through it and everything. And I realized I wasn't really it wasn't really working out, but I just kept going to dance class and just having fun until we got our costumes, and I realized that my costume didn't fit me the way that I wanted it to fit me. It was too tight, the pants were too tight, and the top was too big, and it made me feel like I was gonna stand out the most in front of everyone. And I told my dance teacher about it, and I said that I felt like I looked really weird in it. I didn't like the way I looked, and she told me, I can't get you a different size. That's the only size I have. I didn't know what to say to that. I thought that she was telling me the truth. You know, this is the only size this dance costume comes in, and I can't get you a different one. You're just gonna have to work with what you have. And so I came home and I was like really upset, and I told my mom, and she was like, "That's crazy because there's definitely more sizes you can get of that outfit." Like it was a karate, it was a gi. We were gonna have to wear a gi for our costume. And there are multiple people who have done karate who are taller and rounder than me. And my dance teacher tells me that she can't get me a size bigger. And I didn't realize for a while that she was body shaming me, basically. She was telling me I couldn't get a bigger size. She was trying to make me just fit in the size outfit she wanted me to fit in. And I guess that's just where it all started. I guess it was just really hard. And I decided when quarantine started that I was going to take a break. She started up again, and I told myself that it wasn't going to be good for me, my mental health or anything, and I decided I was done with it. Decided I wasn't going to do something that hurt me. I don't know what I would be doing right now if I still was going, because I think it would make me way worse than I am right now.
What would you tell other people who struggle about their body appearance?
I think that you are beautiful just the way you are. You shouldn't have to change who you are to try to make it seem like you look like everyone. You know, being different is probably the best thing in this world. You don't want to look like this other person. You want to be your own person. You don't have to change what you look like or what you wear or the size or shape of your body or anything like that. Just stay the same way you are, and you will realize that that's good for you.
And I was still bald and in a wheelchair. I was severely bullied. I was called Baldy in wheelchair, and I felt like a total outsider.
It just turned into something that was like the scariest moment of my life.
And all I remember is feeling his wet, icky spit all over me. I just remember laying there.
And I also feel like a lot of different people's like mental health has really, really gone bad.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helped somebody out there to, I don't know, figure something out. I don't know. I just hope this helped somebody to know that they're not alone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button down below. Bye guys!